Happy Monday or Tuesday or whatever day it happens to be that you're watching this. It's your money doctor here with another demonstration to help you feel better about your money. Today I want to show you my latest thing, which is the cash envelope system. Now, if you've read books or been to seminars on money management, you've probably heard about cash envelopes, but never really thought about using them, or felt that maybe they were too cumbersome, keeping up with all those envelopes. So I came up with a derivative of that system, which is basically one envelope per week. This works very well with my clients, and I myself started using this system right at the end of last year, and I tell you, it's amazing how simple it can be. But I want to show you kind of step by step what's involved. First thing, this is my envelope from last week, and if you take a look at it, it's very worn. This thing's kind of been through the ringer. Actually, it's been through my purse. But inside, it has all of the receipts of where my money went. Everything from food to gas to, look here, we've got a few dollars left over. Actually, I've got $5 that was left for the week. Now, I said good day Monday because Monday, in my opinion, is the best time to get an envelope and start a fresh week. Here's my new envelope, and as you can see, I put $100 here. I don't know if you can see that, for the week, okay? My goal is to, and this is a way that I'm going to make sure I don't go over that or try as close to staying within it, by putting so much money in here that I want to spend. Now, from last week, if you take a look at what happened here, I actually started with a little bit less, probably the cash that I had available to me, $46.31. If you notice, I've got a few other numbers added to it, like $11. I think I sold a pocket planner at one of my presentations, and then here's another $50 that went in, maybe for a consultation. I believe that's what it was. But by the end of the week, I ended up putting $100 in here. So I'm right about $100 a week in spending money right now. And so my goal is to go lower and lower and lower, because I'm trying to do some things financially and really want to see how low I can cut my expenses. And so in this envelope, I've got $100 cash, and just to let you know, it's not that difficult. I was at Walmart on yesterday, and I got cash back at the register, $100, so that I could do what? Start my new week with my new cash. And so the envelope's crisp and clean. You know, if you look at the two, it's almost like laundry. One is all beat up, and you know, I can't wait to get to the next week so I can get my new envelope. And so let's just take a look at where my money went last week. Now, I actually do this presentation, do this little demonstration in presentations, and it's amazing when people see the receipts. Like, here's a receipt for coffee. It looks like I spent about 89 cents for a refill. Okay, water. You would think, keeping track of these little things, believe it or not, the little things add up. Here I got $25 for gas. Because why? When I get to the pump, I actually pull out the cash and walk inside the establishment, pay for my gas, ask for a receipt. And so the receipts go in here when the cash comes out of here. And so going through and looking at these receipts, I can see for the most part, it's going to be food. Here's something, more coffee, pretty much, eating out. Now, let me just say something else too. With this envelope, the one that I'm actually exchanging for my new envelope, I've got 2 weeks on here. I used to be right at $100 a week, but this tells me that this $100 lasted me 2 weeks this time. And that's pretty exciting, because what that means is, and I did use a debit card here and there for different things, because I just, for some reason, didn't have my envelope. So I used a debit card. But the fact that I was able to stretch this for 2 weeks instead of 1 week lets me know that I'm saving money. I was able to free up $50 of cash because I made one envelope last me 2 weeks instead of 1 week. And so if you can do that twice a month, what did you just do? You just created $100 in savings that can go to paying off debts, that can go into increasing your savings account. Maybe you're trying to buy a home. As you know, we help there. You can have the money that you need to do the things that you need to do, but you've got to have a system. Just want to read to you a little message that I have on these envelopes, because obviously you can buy envelopes from the store, you can get them from your local banking institution, but I bet you they're not going to encourage you the way your money doctor is going to do you. And it basically says, feel good about your money. Feeling good about your money starts with knowing where your money is going, tracking expenses, and being accountable to a written plan. Each time you use money from this envelope, record the expense below and insert the receipts. And so you can see what I'll do next is take these receipts and kind of stack them up. Got gas here. I've got more food. There's a Taco Bell in there. I've got, let's see what else. More gas. And what I'll do is total up these expenses, all these receipts. Okay, we've got some groceries here. Wow, more coffee. So we can see where my money goes for the most part, right? But that's not true. I think the week before I went to the mall and bought a few pairs of shoes. So those receipts went in there as well. And so I guess what I'm trying to let you know is you can get in charge of your spending, especially if you're NSFing at the bank. They're taking money left and right. If you're making good on those NSFs, meaning you're keeping that account open, you're losing money. And so typically when I meet with a client that's struggling with that area, or they really want to put themselves on a strict budget, these envelopes are the way to go. So go ahead and that ends this demonstration. You can click on the link there to purchase your envelopes. We'll get those shipped right out to you. And you have a great day, you and your money.